Picture yourself at a tipping point. On one side, there's that quick hit of relief that fades into a dull hum of regret. On the other, a wide open road to the life you've always imagined, stronger, sharper, unstoppable. Every time you give in to masturbation, you're tossing away a chunk of your potential, a little ember that could have sparked something massive. Now flip that around. What if quitting wasn't just kicking a habit, but grabbing the reins to your future? This isn't about judgment or preaching, it's about waking up to the power you've got locked inside and using it to win at life. Stoicism, that old wisdom from thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, offers a quiet nudge. You're bigger than your impulses. It's not about perfection, it's about progress, about stacking small choices into a towering success. If you stop masturbation, you'll tap into a well of energy, clarity, and grit that'll carry you further than you've ever gone. Here's how that one decision can reshape everything, with steps you can start right now to make it real. Let's kick off with the energy you're sitting on. That urge isn't some meaningless itch. It's a jolt of raw, untamed fuel, a life force buzzing through you waiting for a purpose. Right now, it's spilling out in fleeting moments, leaving you slumped, maybe a little lost, wondering where your drive went. But stop masturbation, and that energy doesn't just sit there, it builds, it surges, it becomes yours to command. Stoics like Epictetus knew this trick. Focus on what you can control, like your next move, not the chaos around you. So don't let it slip away, grab it. Next time that pull hits, don't slump into old patterns, stand up, shake it off, and throw that fire into something that lasts. Hit the pavement for a run and feel your lungs burn with purpose. Sit down with a notebook and brainstorm that side hustle you've been dreaming about, or crank out a set of push-ups until your arms scream. Pick something that scares you, a little public speaking practice, a cold shower, anything, and watch that energy turn into momentum. Success isn't a gift from the universe. It's forged in the heat of what you do with what you've got, and this is your shot to fuel the furnace. Now zoom in on your mind, because clarity is where winners live. Every time you cave, it's like tossing a pebble into a still pond. Ripples of fog mess up your focus, dull your edge, and leave your goals feeling like distant blurs. But when you stop, that water settles, and you see everything crisp and sharp. Marcus Aurelius had a line for this: "The pain isn't in the thing itself, but in how you judge it, and you can change that anytime." That urge isn't the enemy. It's your reaction that trips you up. Quit masturbation and you'll sharpen your headspace decisions, snap into place, distractions fade, and you're locked in on what matters. Here's a move to try. When that itch starts, don't wrestle it. Just pause. Take 10 deep breaths, slow and steady, and ask yourself, is this worth my time, or am I built for more? Then shift gears, splash cold water on your face, step outside for fresh air, or grab a pen and write down one thing you want to nail today. It's not about brute force. It's about steering your thoughts. Build that habit, and your mind becomes a tool, not a trap. Success, whether it's acing a test, landing a deal, or just feeling in control, starts with a head that's yours to run. Confidence is the next domino to fall, and it's a big one. Every time you say no to that urge, you're proving something to yourself. You're not a pawn to every whim, you've got steel in your spine. Stoicism whispers this truth: real strength isn't loud, it's steady. Stop masturbation, and that quiet grit starts leaking into everything. Your shoulders pull back, your eyes meet the world head on. People start sensing you're different. It's not magic, it's evidence. You're the guy who can stare down a temptation and walk away taller. Try this. Set a small challenge. Go 3 days clean. Mark each one off with a red pen. Feel that rush of "I did it" hit you. Then stretch it 5 days, a week, 2. Each victory stacks up, and that self-respect turns into rocket fuel. Imagine walking into a room job interview, first date, whatever, and knowing you've got that iron will backing you up. That's the kind of confidence that doesn't just sit pretty. It opens doors, wins fights, and builds a life you're proud to live. Success isn't all out there. It's in the mirror, and this is how you start seeing it. Time's your gold mine. Once you quit those minutes, sometimes hours, you've been bleeding out on a quick fix. They're back in your pocket. Stoics knew time's the real currency. You don't get more, so you'd better spend it right. Stop masturbation, and you've got a surplus to play with, hours to pour into what actually moves the needle. Don't waste it on autopilot, fill it with purpose. Pick up a book that rewires how you think. Sketch out a plan to turn your hobby into cash, or call up a friend who pushes you to be better. Stack a morning routine to kickstart your day. 5 minutes of stretching to wake your body, 10 scribbling goals to wake your mind, a quick coffee while you map your next win. Or take an evening slot swap screen scrolling for a walk where you dream big, uninterrupted. Try keeping a log. Every day you stay clean. Jot down what you did with the extra time. A week in, you'll see it piling up, pages read, reps lifted, ideas born. Success isn't a lottery ticket. It's a compound of moments, and this is how you cash them in. Your body gets in on this too. Quitting isn't just mental, it's physical gold. That energy you're not draining, it shows up in your stamina, your strength, even your glow. You're not slugging through the day half-charged, you're buzzing, ready to tackle anything. Pair that with action. Start small, maybe 10 push-ups when the urge hits, or a brisk walk around the block. Feel your pulse kick up, your muscles wake proof you're alive, not just coasting. Over weeks that builds, hit the gym, run a mile, lift something heavy. Your body becomes a machine, not a shadow. Success loves a frame that can carry it, whether it's standing tall in a boardroom or outlasting the competition. This is your edge. And here's the heart of it. When you stop masturbation, you stop playing small. That habit's a subtle lie telling you a cheap thrill's all you need, but you're cut from tougher stuff. Stoicism's got this vibe. Go for what endures, not what fizzles out. Every time you walk away from it, you're betting on yourself a better career, deeper connections, a life that echoes. Picture a year from now. You're not the guy who settled, you're the one who's sharper, stronger, chasing goals you used to think were out of reach. Start easy swap. One slip for a deep breath and a goal. One late night drift for a page of something real. Then scale it. A day becomes a week a month. Track it, get a notebook, tally your clean days, write what you gained. You're not losing a vice, you're gaining a throne. If you stop masturbation, you will succeed in life not because it's some holy grail, but because you'll unlock the energy, clarity, confidence, time, and toughness to build something massive. The Stoics saw it. You've got everything you need inside you already. Quit now, own that truth, and watch your life soar.